A pleasant day, grade 4. It's English time once again. I know you are all excited with our new lesson. Have fun! I am Ma'am Abby, your English teacher. Today, we're going to tackle a new lesson, and it is all about. In this lesson, we will learn how to determine the tone, mood, and purpose of a text. Take a look at this picture. Does it make you feel happy, cheerful, and energized? Or does it make you feel sad, gloomy, and depressed? How about this picture? These pictures seem to have a tone that helps create a certain mood. How does the author portray the tone and mood? Authors set a tone or mood in literature by conveying an emotion or emotions through words. Every piece of writing has a tone. But what is tone when it comes to writing? Tone simply refers to how the author feels towards the subject or towards something. The way a writer makes use of tone can tell you a lot about the writer's attitude or relationship toward their subject matter and what they are trying to say about it, as well as the effect they are trying to create for their reader. Tone can be positive, neutral, and negative. Positive includes cheerful, playful, joyful, excited, and optimistic. Neutral includes formal, serious, informative, humble, sincere. And negative includes accusatory, bitter, harsh, sarcastic, and angry. However, there are other tone words that fall under sad tone, like bleak, gloomy, and resentful. For now, let's take a look on how tone is conveyed in a text. For example, I never wanted to see that movie, but my annoying little sister kept pestering me. Eventually, her whining wore me down and I gave in. But the waste of a movie really destroyed my Saturday. What is the tone of this text? Is it cheerful, bitter, or excited? Correct. It is bitter. Which words and phrases give us clues about the tone used? Annoying, pestering, waste, and destroyed. Another example. Bursting through the door, the flustered mother screamed uncontrollably at the innocent teacher who gave her child an F. But is the tone happy, relaxed, or angry? You are right. It is angry. We know that because the author used the phrase bursting through the door, screamed, and uncontrollably. How about this? I guess I'll just go home and sit down on the couch by myself, sighed Justin. What is the tone of the text? Is it cheerful, angry, or depressed? You are correct. That is depressed. We know that because Justin sighed and he wanted just to go home and sit down by himself. Now, let's talk about mood. Mood is the feeling you get while reading a story. This could be happiness, sadness, darkness, anger, suspicion, loneliness, or even excitement. It can be thought of as atmosphere or overall feeling of a piece of writing or literature. For example, the door swings open to reveal all of my family members standing around the Christmas tree. The lights are twinkling and the fireplace is roaring with a warm fire. Everyone is singing Christmas carols as the snow falls quietly outside the window. How did the passage make you feel? What was the overall feeling? The mood of the passage is cozy or familiar. The atmosphere relays the mood. Another example. There was plenty of food and the music was playing. Everybody was having a good time. What is the mood of the text? Is it happy, bored, or gloomy? You are correct. The answer is happy. Next example. It was dark and gloomy and the dogs were howling in the night. What is the mood in this text? Is it afraid, angry, or thankful? Fantastic! The answer is afraid. Another one. The door swings open to reveal a Christmas tree, alone in the middle of the room, sparkling with hundreds of lights. Silence greets me as I glance around the room. My family has gone, and I am left alone with my thoughts. If it makes you feel sad, that is probably because of the tone that the author used in the text. But what is the difference between tone and mood? Tone is writer-centered. It is the attitude a writer takes toward the subject or reader. Mood is reader-centered. It is influenced by the setting. It is the overall feeling or atmosphere created by work of literature. But both of them convey emotions through words. How about the purpose of a text? To relate to the story, you also need to understand the purpose of the authors for writing it. An author's purpose is his reason for or intent in writing. An author's purpose is maybe to inform the reader, entertain the reader, or to persuade the reader. When an author's purpose is to inform the reader, he is teaching or giving information to the reader. Example: Filipinos have the culture of respect towards the elderly. It is shown in the different traditions like pagmamano and saying po and opo to older people. Another is, eating too much cake and not exercising will give us health problems. The food group pyramid tells how to eat healthy. It shows how food is divided into 6 groups. It is important to eat foods that belong to each group every day. The pyramid helps show how much of each you should eat. When an author's purpose is to entertain the reader, the author writes to tell you a story that you will enjoy. For example, once upon a time in a magical kingdom, there lived a great hero. He was about to set out on a dangerous quest. A story about 3 friends that go on a crazy adventure. A book of over 1,000 knock-knock jokes. And when the author's purpose is to persuade the reader, the author writes to convince you to do something or to believe what they are saying. For example, every house should have a dog. They are cute, loyal, and will protect your house. Rules are very important. They help keep things running smoothly. Rules let you know what you can and cannot do, whether you are playing a game or explaining how to act in class. You should follow rules. They help people get along. And the last example, a website saying that a new shopping mall should not be built because it threatens an endangered bald eagle's home. The website also lists other reasons why the mall should not be built. Now, let's test your understanding of the lesson. Number 1. It was the only picture we had together, so I framed it for keepsakes. Is it excited, angry, or sentimental? You are correct. The answer is sentimental. Number 2. Dear Jason, I was sorry to hear that your grandfather passed away. I am sure you miss him a lot. Call me if you want to talk. Is it angry, sympathetic, or cheerful? Fantastic! The answer is sympathetic. The sun is up and the birds are singing. It is such a beautiful day. Is it lonely, happy, or angry? You are correct. The answer is happy. Next is, if the author is trying to make you laugh, his or her purpose is to inform, to entertain, or to persuade. Very good. That is to entertain. If the author wants to give you information, his or her purpose is to inform, to entertain, or to persuade. Fantastic! The answer is to inform. Congratulations! You are all fantastic! I hope you had fun learning our lesson for today. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye!